Stuart, fair to say you weren't quite at it today?
Yeah. For all the possession we have, we huffed and puffed, we got in good areas. I think first half, long throw in, flick on, Sharpie's got a chance at back post. It was one of them games today, you always thought the first goal would probably win it because it was two teams possession based, but we didn't have a killer instinct. We got in some really good areas and wide areas. The final ball wasn't good enough, and we talked at half time. We came at half time and said we camped in their half, but without creating a great deal. But we warned them, the key is don't get done on the counter attack, and they've played out from a goal kick. We've lost the shape a little bit of discipline. They've played through us, but the boy Lonis has still got a lot to do, and he's danced past a couple of our lads. We've not defended well enough from their point of view, and an individual point of view from the kid. It's a great goal, but we've got to defend far better than that. And for the second goal, the lads run 60 yards. From 18-yard box almost to 18-yard box, and that can't happen. He needs to be, brought down, take a yellow card or whatever it is. We talked about doing it with Traore last week at Wolves if that happens, and that's just game management and sensible play. And then it's a fantastic finish. But that's the two shots they've had at goal, and two great finishes from their point of view. From our point of view, disappointment. We didn't create enough for all the ball we had, and we didn't really see when we went a goal behind, which I would like to see, a little bit of belief in each other that we're going to get back and get a goal back and at least get a point. So that was probably the most disappointing thing from today, a lack of belief in each other. That you're looking around and it's still 25 minutes to go, and we had a lot of the ball, but we didn't have that cutting thrust at the top end of the park, be it from wide areas or playing through them.
But you've had all those things recently, haven't you? Everything you've mentioned there has been there in recent performances,
and that's
so
why
we
can't.
Not today?
Well, you've got to give credit to Derby as well. The two experienced lads at the back who marshalled the boys in front of them well. You look at the recent results. Again, they beat West Brom here 1-0, and they won at Stoke 2-1. So people looking at the bottom of the table, they've got more points than us at the moment if you take the deductions off them. So it wasn't a case of we're playing against a side that are down-rooted. Obviously the crowd got behind them, they had a bit of a lift, but it was about getting the first goal. I think if we get the first goal, we the crowd lose all the. As soon as the first goal goes in, it was like a cup final for them. The fans got right behind them, but I don't want to make excuses about that. We weren't good enough today. We've got to be better creatively. For all the ball, as I said, we had, we didn't look a real threat, and they've defended quite well. You've got to give them that.
What the players said, is it the kind of changing room, where they will air their views and dig people out?
No, but it's one that I've got to emphasise to them that there's 23 games to go this season. Don't think, we've had a disappointing performance and a poor result today. That's it. It's all over. We've got to make sure we can go on another run that we've just come off of. We were on the back of 4 victories. There's no reason why this group can't get together again. In tomorrow, no doom and gloom, no feeling sorry for yourselves. You get in. A winning mentality is when somebody who comes in tomorrow and has got the eye on the ball for Tuesday now. The players can't, change today. We'll look at it, obviously, Hecky will analyse the game and then we'll look to pick the side for Tuesday. But the players can't do anything about it, it's gone. So you mark it down as one missed opportunity, but make sure when you get the shirt on Tuesday that you come out there and play and keep that shirt and put in a positive performance. But it's not a time for knee-jerk, it's not a time to say this is wrong, that's wrong, etc, etc. It's a disappointing performance, and we've got to make sure we're ready for Tuesday night.
How were the conversations working out from down here at pitchside to Paul back at home? Yeah,
as well as it could. Hecky was linked up with Jack, and that wanted to maybe show a couple of clips at half time, but because of the Wi-Fi in there we couldn't, but we still got his message over. The bottom line was, the opportunity they had in the first half was a long ball over the top from the keeper, so they won't get done with that one, and the counter-attack when we were breaking forward because we had a lot of the ball. Ultimately, it's, as I said, the second goal's which is the killer goal as well, is from the edge of their 18-yard box and a counter. So we were duly warned at half-time about that, and just to finish off with a bit final ball quality, and we didn't have it today. Any
injuries from today, and most importantly, I suppose, any bodies back in for Tuesday as you see it?
No, I don't think so at this moment in time. We've had a couple training back at the training ground today, but I don't think so. I think, but we should have enough in there. As I said, we've got to get the level of performance back up to what they've been, showing of late. We've His last away game, we went down to Fulham and put in a performance. We need that again at Preston.